Saints have always held a revered place in spiritual traditions across the world. Their lives, teachings, and examples serve as guiding lights for those seeking a higher path. Today, we delve into the essence of what makes a saint, exploring their qualities, characteristics, and the profound impact they have on their disciples and the world around them. One who surrenders himself to a saint, putting aside his own knowledge and wisdom, is a true sadhaka. One who sees the whole universe, including his disciple, as a manifestation of Rama, is a real guru. He never behaves under the constraint of obligation, nor does he harbor the slightest fear. Saints know on what spiritual level the disciple is. The mundane-minded are subservient to sensuous considerations, while saints rule over them. We may say that we have met a saint if we get an experience of the peace and contentment which a saint possesses, or if a liking for it arises in us. A patient may know nothing of the constituents of a medicine and still get cured if he takes it with faith. A person who knows nothing of cooking can have a discriminating palate and can eat food to his fill. So too, a person may not be able to express it in words and yet have had spiritual experience. As we do not feel sorry for common salt having a salty taste and accept it as its nature, so the saints do not worry over battles, riots, feuds, disasters, harassment of the good and so on, realizing them to be the very nature of the world. Understanding and finding saints is a journey that requires both patience and dedication. Saints are not always easy to recognize, as their greatness often lies in their humility and simplicity. To truly find a saint, one must look beyond the surface and seek the profound wisdom and compassion that they embody. Frogs living in a well or a small pond have no idea of the vastness of the ocean, so too we have no idea of the greatness of saints. Saints were initially just like what we are today, but they elevated themselves to the present height by dint of constant awareness and contemplation of God. We need not undertake a search for saints. If we are really intense in our desire, they will themselves come searching for us. They look only to our earnestness. A saint is like a detective. He lives among us, like us, but unrecognized by us. He can see what goes on inside his body, but does not worry about a disease it may have. He has the power to change destiny, but never evades or alters it. It has to be faced. Whatever sadhana the saint prescribes for a sadhaka is according to the latter's capacity, so it behooves us to obey his advice implicitly. Personal reflection, Shreedhara Swamy, and the miracle of endless food. One of the most well-known incidents proving the sainthood of Shreedhara Swamy of Viratapura involves his divine intervention in a famine-stricken village. Once during a severe famine in Karnataka, people were suffering immensely due to a lack of food and water. Shreedhara Swamy, who was deeply immersed in namasmarana and service to humanity, decided to organize annadana, or food donation, for the villagers. However, his disciples were worried. They had only a small quantity of rice and vegetables, which would barely be enough for a few people. Trusting in divine grace, Swamy instructed them to start cooking and serving, saying, "God provides for those who surrender to him." Miraculously, as the food was served, the vessels never emptied. No matter how many people came, there was always enough food. The famine-stricken villagers ate to their heart's content, and the food lasted until the crisis passed. This incident spread far and wide, proving Shreedhara Swamy's saintly nature. His complete surrender to God, unwavering faith, and selfless service demonstrated the true essence of a saint, one who sees all as God's manifestation and serves without expectation. Saints are living embodiments of divine grace and surrender. They do not worry about worldly matters but strive to serve humanity and lead seekers toward God. Shri Brahmachaitanya Maharaj teaches us that saints will find us if our desire for spiritual progress is genuine. Their guidance and presence bring peace, contentment, and spiritual upliftment. Let us cultivate faith and devotion, surrender to God, and seek the company of saints, whether through their teachings or in person. May we all be blessed by the wisdom and grace of saints. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.